Stay away from there with my kids.
Take the shard.
I remember. I am Nis, the Blade of Shadows. My people are the Deep Eldrin, ancient and wise, forgotten by the world above. But they have been lured down a dark path by treacherous spirits. When my clan refused to kneel, our people turned against us. Only I survived. Now this darkness is swallowing the world, but it cannot conquer me. I am the Blade of Shadows, and I will bring death to false gods who have broken this world.
Praise the architects. I thought we'd lost you. We need to get you back to Skylight. There's no time to explain. You're trapped within the gloom. But with that shard, you can cut through the shadows. You must move quickly. I will... Greater dangers wait in the shadows ahead. Be quick, but be careful. You're bound to this layer of gloom. You must find the anchor and destroy it. You can cut with the barrel. Focus. Channel your power through the shard. You're close to the anchor, the heart of this shadow. You must move quickly before it senses your presence. The anchor of this gloom shadow. You must destroy it. summoned protection. Prepare yourself.
Raven's wing. Let us go.
The anchor is vulnerable. Focus your power through the shard. Destroy it! The path is clear, but the shadow is collapsing. Quickly, enter the portal. At last. Come. We have much to discuss. It's always good to see you in person. Yes, my friend. It is so good to see you again. I thought we'd lost you forever. Don't worry. Your memories will return, in time. That battle took place a year ago, and you were lost in the gloom. We've been trying to bring you back ever since. Let me show you. The Eldrin attack was a distraction. The beacon was always the target. We pushed past them and found the creature who was leading the attack. And you did what needed to be done. You fought to the bitter end. And your sacrifice bought me the time we needed. There's so much we don't yet know about the beacon. But its power protects this city. It destroyed our enemies and stopped the Gloomtear from expanding. We couldn't close the Gloom Gate. But as long as the beacon remains lit, our enemies can't pass through it. And in the year that followed, we've studied it, learned more about this gloom, learned how to bring you back. We survived thanks to you. But the damage is done. Skylight is safe and the land around it. But beyond the Highlands, reality is collapsing into the gloom. There may be other beacons, other places that repel the invaders. The only way to find out is to cut a path through the gloom. And for that, We need Wayfinders. We need you. Your sacrifice, and that of the others, bought me the time I needed to light the beacon. And the beacon's light holds the gloom at bay. It's the only reason we're alive. We still don't know. A year ago, the Eldrin attacked us and extinguished the beacon. And it was then that the gloom began to spread. It corrupts and the beacon protects us. You survived in the gloom. You can do it again. With the tools you've been given, you can cut through its shadow. We still know so... You've been through an ordeal. You were a Seeker once. You've just forgotten. But go to the Great Hall.
Have you met with the Huntmaster yet? It wasn't so long ago I would have gutted the thing. Welcome, Wayfinder. You honor us with your presence. I fought the Eldrin during the attack, just as you did. But it was your sacrifice that saved Skylight. Wolf. Before the fall, I was an officer of the Avar Imperium. Now I command our forces, such as they are. There are all too many threats. Shrikes, breaches. But you'll see for yourself soon enough. We will have much to discuss. You have more important work ahead of you. But for now, find Lord Halar outside of the Great Hall. He'll get you ready on side. The gloom, it seems, makes for strange bedfellows.
Wayfinder. The new Wayfinder. Delightful. I am Lord Halar. I lead the Arcanists among the Seekers. By necessity, we have focused our efforts on restoring Skylight. But it is my studies of the gloom that can help you, not my knowledge of arcanic illumination. What we know for certain, you were consumed by the gloom. Only a Wayfinder can enter a lost zone. But I...
It's good to see you, old friend.
The gloom is consuming our world. Our beacon holds it at bay, but much was lost before it was lit. Beyond Skylight, you will find breaches where the gloom has ripped away pieces of our world. Using the focusing, we're running out of... We do know the large gate behind me is the key. Usually, but you can't just... For now, the shard you've been using... is a lost zone. It's not a perfect replica of the world that was. This lost zone is tied to Aurelian. A fortress monastery of the Avar Aurelian was raised by raiders from the maze years before the Gloomfall. You'll need to establish your own connection to it. Yes. It was a miracle that we could pull you back to Skylight. But like your memories, some of your skills were lost. Don't worry. It will all come back to you in time. This connection I've provided is temporary and unpredictable. Look for a Codex Ember. With it, you can turn your shard into a full gloom dagger. I can't guide you. Explore as...
Another battle lies ahead. Swift and silent. Perfection. Death comes swiftly. Ravens, feast.
What is this? Something new. Something interesting. I hear an echo in the darkness. You have promise, yes. But you don't have what I need. Not yet. Go ahead. Run along home. I'll be watching you. Huntsmaster is grim, but he's devoted to his task. Without his guidance, we would have starved long ago.
Oh, how I do miss my old laboratory. Tell me, how are you feeling? Are your limbs working as you expect? As a Wayfinder, because of this, you have power. These are echoes. Fragments of the spiritual essence of your enemy. Traces of who they were. As a Wayfinder, as you progress, you'll learn how to weave echoes into your weapons. The Silver Codex studied ways to manipulate. You see, the shard you use the echo. Excellent, yes. Let me inspect it and make sure your work is complete. I trust your dagger is performing perfectly done. Woven from the pure elements of magic and drawn into reality. Now you have what you need to explore lost zones on your own. To reach a lost zone, you need 3 things. A breach that serves as an entrance, a gloom dagger that can cut a path through the shadows, and a connection to the place. A connection can take the form of an object. You now have a gloom dagger, and through the ember you have a... Yes, once you...
There you are. Your gloom dagger is connected to the beacon of Skylight. Aside from being an invaluable tool for exploring the gloom, it also allows us to communicate through the link. A voice in the gloom? No, that wasn't me. I warned you that the connection would be unstable. Remain alert. But I'm sure it was just some manifestation of the chaos. Lord Halar and I spent much of this last year refining the daggers as we sought to retrieve you from the gloom. As for the shards... But now, I need you to return to the Codex halls. We need to know more about the Our work suggests they were experiment, as Lord Halar has told you. Once that...
With me.
Skylight calls for aid.
Quickly. We must speak.